In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps you need to take to optimize your Google My Business listing. I'm going to give you breakdown examples of walking through and what a good profile looks like versus a bad one. And I'm actually going to walk you through step-by-step checklists of how to do this. Hey guys, my name is Zach Williams. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Conversionly. And this video is part of a short series that we're putting together for free to help local businesses start generating leads 100% free. Down in the description, I've dropped all the assets that I'm including in these tutorials, from templates, graphics, checklists, etc. If you want access to those, you can click the link down in the description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so the first thing that you're gonna wanna do as soon as you get into this is go to google.com/business. And in here, you'll see an option for Manage Now, so you can create a free Google My Business listing. When you get in here, you're gonna start searching for your business, and we'll just call this Zach's Roofing Company. And then as you're going through this, you'll create a business with this name. You'll click continue, go through, choose what type of business you have, select the category, so roofing contractor, and then the service area, and then any additional service areas that you provide. You're gonna wanna make sure that you include these. Let's just add a couple there. And next, you're gonna wanna include your phone number, your website, etc. Follow the prompts that Google's asking you to go through, and this is how you're gonna go through and actually create your Google My Business listing. Don't worry about having everything perfect during this stage. We're gonna actually walk through how to get that set up and what your panel is gonna look like once you actually have this account set up. So once you actually have your Google My Business profile and everything is created, what you're gonna see here is this is what the panel looks like, and it's gonna be directly from the Google search results. As you can see here, Conversionly doesn't have really anything edited. We are an international company, so we don't rely on local traffic for our Google My Business. However, I do wanna walk through this and give you guys context. And then after we go through this, we'll actually walk and review a couple companies that have their Google My Businesses set up. We'll show some good versus bad examples. Conversionly in this case will definitely be a bad example. So the first thing that we're gonna do is click Edit Profile. The first thing you're gonna wanna add is your business name. Make sure that represents your business name as your business is represented all across the internet. So everywhere your business is listed, you want to have 3 key segments that are 100% identical on every single listing you have for your business. So you wanna have the name, which is your business name, your address, which is your business address, and your phone number, which is your business phone number, okay? You're also going to want to have your website exactly the same. We'll get into that in just a second. So now that we have the business name, go ahead and select your category. From here, you just type in a list and then select any of the additional categories that your business actually serves, okay? So you could be a flooring contractor and have flooring, flooring contractor, flooring installer, etc. Make sure you select all those options that are available. So if I select marketing, I can do marketing consultant, internet marketing service, lead generation. No, that's not an option, okay? So you're just gonna wanna go through here and try to type in as many options as you can and then click save. This is going to be how you actually get your business listing showing up when people are searching for your business. A next big key point that's going to give you the ability to show up in search results well is your description. The description that you have for your Google My Business listing is a keyword haven. Okay, you have 750 characters in which you can actually include keywords. So when someone's searching, let's say they want to have local SEO agency near me or local SEO marketing company, right? We could have different words in here like marketing company, local SEO services, etc., that are going to show up in this description, which is going to draw a correlation to Google that we provide those services, so we'll be more likely to show up in our Google My Business listing, okay? Next, set your opening date. And one big thing that you're gonna see in these themes is every single place you can add information, make sure you add information. Don't leave anything incomplete. Next, we have the phone number. This is going to be your business phone number. And as I noted, your NAP, N-A-P, name, address, phone number, needs to be 100% identical across the internet. Do not use a call tracking phone number here. That will likely decrease your search rankings, etc. We have a client that we have been working with for years, and they had one of their employees went through, changed this to a tracking number, and their appointment volume decreased by 80 appointments per month. And it took 3 months to get things to rebound after I fixed it. So make sure this is a permanent phone number that is your business, and it is the actual phone number, not a call tracking number. Next, your website. And this is where I was talking about exactly how your website is listed. As you can see here, Conversionly does not have the www, okay? The reason being is if you search conversionly.io and go to our website does not have the www. That's because we don't do a canonical listing of www for our website. Some websites do, some websites don't. It's not really a big deal either or, but you do want to match this identically inside your Google My Business listing, okay? Next, you have your social profiles. And then as you can see in here, you have a ton of options for your profiles. You could have Pinterest, TikTok, Twitter, etc. If you don't have one of those profiles, go out and create an account. Get a couple pieces of content uploaded and add them in here. This is going to make sure everywhere your Google My Business listing is linked to everywhere else your business is at on social or digitally, if you will. Next, from there, you'll have business location. So here's where you're going to want to put your address and enter your actual business address where you serve customers. If you don't serve customers, you're going to want to enter the business address as per your business registration, your license, etc. Because Google, especially if you're just creating a location business, Google's actually going to send out a letter to you, or a postcard, if you will, that'll have a keyword in there that you have to type in to verify your listing. That means that you're an actual local business, okay? From this setup, your address is going to be based, and when people search within a proximity of that address, you'll show up. If you don't deliver services or serve customers at your business address and you don't want that publicly shown, then you can select that as you're going through the business location and address setup. From there, you're going to want to go into your service area. Your service area is going to be every city, county, zip code you can think of that your business serves. When you get into this, make sure you're adding every single individual place that you serve, because if it's not listed in here, then Google's going to assume you don't serve that area. So if someone in that area is searching for your services, they're not going to show your listing, okay? Next, you're going to want to set your hours of operation. Make sure these hours of operation are reflected on your website. Make sure they're reflected as the same hours of operation on Facebook, on Yelp, on the Better Business Bureau, etc. It should be 100% identical. All right, moving on to special hours. This is a setup that you're ultimately going to add whenever, let's say, a holiday comes around. If you have customized hours, you can come in here and add that as a schedule for specific dates and then set that you're open or closed, and that will let people know. This will predominantly be something that you're going to want to set, especially if you serve local customers. However, even if you don't and you're open during those major holidays, you're going to want to make note of that here. Next, you have more hours that you can add for like happy hours, kitchens, times for pickup, etc. This is going to be predominantly for things like restaurants and stuff like that. Now we have more, okay? So this is an option for you to add more things about your business. So you can identify as a certain type of owned business. If you're a veteran owned or woman owned, etc., you can select that option here. Next, you can select what type of crowd, okay? If you're a restaurant, a bar, an event center, if you will, you'll want to select these options. Next, is an appointment required? You'll want to identify that here. And lastly, you have service options, okay? Do you offer online appointments? What languages do you speak? Make sure those options are selected there. All right, the next thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have a short name set up for your business. If your business actually serves customers at a location, you're going to have an accessibility option. And this means if you have wheelchair accessible restrooms and seating, you'll want to identify that here. Next thing, you'll have amenities, so the bathroom in your facility, etc. And then the service options. So these are going to be, do you offer online estimates, on-site services, etc. Make sure all those things are selected respectively. Another option that was not available in the Conversionly account, but you can see it here, is the short name option. This short name option is where you can give a short identifier as to the business name. So for instance, if you go to Conversionly, you see all of our profiles have Conversionly listed as like our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our YouTube page, etc. You're going to want to set that as your short name or an identifier that would make sense for your business if it's already been taken. The next thing that you're going to want to do is start adding photos. So in the photos, you're going to have individual photos that you can add. You have logos that you can add, and then you can have cover photos. A cover photo is going to be the first photo someone sees when they search your business, okay? One good rule of thumb here is if customers come to your location, then you're going to want this image to be the first image that they're going to see on as soon as they walk in the door, etc. If you serve customers at their location, then you're going to want to feature your best work example here. From there, you're going to want to add numerous photos. Okay, so photos that you should include is your logo. Make sure it is in a square format. That way it can show up on your Google profile. So if we go to look at this here, we haven't uploaded a square logo, so our logo does not show on the right side of the screen. Whereas if we did have one, it would be able to be seen. So from here, if we click on the photos, you will have options to add a cover photo, a logo, exterior photos. When you're uploading exterior photos, if someone comes to your location, include a picture of the front, the sides, and the back of the building. Take pictures of the road signs or signage. That way people can identify that this is your location. The next thing you'll want to take pictures of is your interior photos. Interior photos are going to be like the entryway, any showrooms, any offices, etc. Things that the people are going to correlate to. You can take a picture of your bathroom. If your bathroom is not presentable, don't take a picture of it. But take a picture to give them a feel of the space. You want to showcase that it is a professional environment, it's clean, etc. Anything that is cruddy, run down, don't take pictures of those things. And if it is the case, clean it up and then get pictures. Next, you'll want to upload pictures of your work. Obviously, Conversion.ly is an international business, so it doesn't really make sense for us to do this. So you're just seeing case studies, etc. But if you are a local business, you're going to want to showcase pictures of your work. If you're a doctor, you could have like smiles for dentists, etc. If you're a roofer, take before and after photos of a roof, things like that. Include installations, jobs, projects, etc. Now, team photos you're going to want to include, as you can see here, you can see our team photos. My business partner, Justin, and I, we have included in our team photos. You want to include at bare minimum your management team or the most common faces they're going to see. So if you have a front desk receptionist, include that photo. Any pictures of like the doctors or sales reps, etc. You'll want to make sure those photos are there. That way they're inviting images to the people. So you'll want to include products and materials inside all of your listings. So if you sell, let's say you're a flooring contractor and there's flooring samples, show examples of the flooring, show examples of carpet, laminate, hardwood, etc. If you're a roofer, you sell shingles, so show pictures of the shingles that you sell, the different product lines that you sell, etc. And then last but not least, if you are doing full project jobs, make sure those are included as well. Moving on, videos. Videos, the same thing. However, if you serve customers at your location, do a video tour walkthrough of the outside of the building. Do a video tour walkthrough of the interior space of the building. Do video tours of projects before and after. So if you're a roofer, you can buy a drone for $400, $500 on Amazon, etc. Fly a drone over a roof before you replace it and then after you replace it. And that can be a quick video that showcases your jobs, your projects, etc. Last but not least, any how-tos, tutorials, things like that are also great videos for you to set up. Next, you're going to want to include your product. So any products, services, etc. that you sell, you're going to want to add in the product name, select a category, and these are keyword opportunities. So categories we could set as like laminate flooring, and then the product name could be wood laminate flooring, etc. And then showcase a picture. Then you give a description. This is a huge keyword opportunity. So make sure you capture that here. And last but not least, a page on your website where they can learn more about that product. The next key area is your services. So if you provide a service, maybe you do dental cleanings, you do root canals, things like that, or you're a roofer where you do roof repair, roof replacement, roof inspections, all of those things you're going to want to list as your services. Under services, you're going to select a category. You could add more services here. So you can select additional services here, or you can add custom services. Add every single custom service you can possibly think of in a good keyword format that will correlate to how someone's searching for those services. Next, you want to segment them into the respective categories that you selected at the beginning of this tutorial. The next couple things that you're going to want to set up a way for people to book appointments virtually with you. If you don't have this, I highly recommend you get a CRM or a calendar software like Conversion.ly CRM to where you can actually set up a booking calendar link that people can go on and book appointments online. Once you get that set up, that will display here and people can book directly from your Google My Business listing. Another thing that you're going to want to set up is an offer. So you should have an introductory offer that's named with a keyword. So you could do free roof inspection, 40% off all hardwood flooring, whatever that thing may be, and then provide a graphic that is associated with that offer. So you'll upload a photo, have a graphic that ties to whatever that offer is, and name this. Set a start date and an end date. You can set these up so if you're running promotional sales around holidays or different events, etc., you want to have these set up. If you are doing, let's say, an offer that you just constantly run, just set the start date, the beginning and end date of the year, and then just set a task for yourself at the beginning of every year. You come in and update this. Additionally, you can add in offer details, terms and conditions, etc. These are great ways to get keywords in here. So if someone's searching for flooring and they want flooring discounts, this is a great way for you to get your business showing up in Google search results. The next thing is make sure you're posting weekly updates. This is where you can feature jobs. You can feature different types of projects that you've worked on. Maybe it's testimonials that you got video testimonials, etc. Make sure you're incorporating those. And as you do the updates, make sure you have some type of call to action, something next for them to do. Maybe you did a free educational video on how to seal and protect your roof for the next 6 months rather than getting your roof replaced. Maybe you did why ibuprofen is dangerous for you, why you should use heat over cold or cold over heat, etc. If you're a chiropractor, you did an educational video, then you can run a learn more button onto your website to where they can read more about that. Once they hit your website, then you can start retargeting them across every platform known to mankind. So as you're adding these, I highly recommend have a call now button, a book now button, etc. The more frequently you post, the higher your business is going to rank in the local 3-pack when people are searching. The next 2 key areas that you need to keep an eye on is Q&A and reviews. I highly recommend coming in and asking questions. That way you can have commonly asked FAQ questions. For instance, do you provide in-home estimates? That could be a question, and then you go in and you answer that question. Do you sell laminate flooring? Do you sell hardwood flooring? Do you sell X, Y, and Z? What is the average cost? How long does it take to get an appointment? How long does it take to actually complete the work? Make sure you're answering all those commonly asked FAQs, but in those questions, think about how people are searching questions like that online. For instance, how long does it take to get my roof replaced? How frequently should I replace my roof? How long does my roofing warranty last? Things like that. Ask those questions in that format, and then when you're answering, include keywords that tell people about that. Don't try to sell in the answers, just include keywords. That's going to help you rank higher in the SERPs, okay? The next thing is respond to all of your reviews. So anytime you get a review, go in here and actually respond to people. Include keywords in there, such as what services you provided, etc. That way, as those things show up or questions or things like that get asked, it gives you good keyword propensity so you can show up higher in rankings. Another couple things that you are going to want to do is turn on chat mode to where businesses or people can chat with you using this messages function. One of the big components of that is it's very difficult to manage chat unless you're tied into a CRM. The Conversionly CRM does all this for you. You can connect your Google My Business, chat with people across your Facebook, Instagram, Google My Business, all in one single place. But if you don't have that option or a CRM that has that functionality, then what you could do is download the Google My Business or Google Maps app on your phone and log into your Google My Business profile from there. And then that will give you the ability to respond to people to those messages. Anytime you include that message ability, you'll see a message icon up here at the top, which will give you the ability to then show up higher in search rankings. Okay, so that's an overview of how to optimize your Google My Business profile listing. Let's go through and look at a couple good ones and bad examples. So if we are looking at Mr. Roof Nashville, I live in Nashville, so I just search roofing repair in Nashville. And ultimately, a couple things that I can see in here. So they have their business name listed out explicitly. If we go to their website says Mr. Roof, and it takes you to the Nashville page. So I assume this is a national franchise. They include their start date, which shows how long they've been in business. We have their website listed here. They have www shown here. If we go to their website, they include www, okay? They have their phone number, which matches what's on the website. They have all of their services listed out, okay? So siding contractor, and then they list out keywords, siding contractors Nashville, siding replacement, siding installation. For roofing, they did the same thing. Roofing contractor, okay? Roof repair for storms and wind damage. My search was roofing repair. Guess what? They have a description for this service. If your roof, siding, or gutters were damaged from hail, wind, or other extreme weather events, we can help you with our home insurance claim. We create all the necessary documentation and work with your insurance company to make sure you are given the best service available. So because they included that description, that increased the likelihood that they're going to show up at the top of my Google My Business listing. Okay. Next, you have in their overview, their reviews. So if we look at their reviews, they're responding to everyone. Okay. Every single response is in here. However, they're doing a template response. This is a great opportunity for keywords that they should include. One big thing that I love when people leave reviews like this is I had a small leak in issues with the flashing around my dormer. These are keyword gold when it comes to things getting shown up. Total inspection, explain what he found, professionalism, etc. If they would have responded, hey, Josh, it was so great working with you, or so great working with you, Mike. We're sorry that you had to deal with the small leak issues and the flashing around your dormers. However, we're grateful that Josh was able to serve you, took on the total inspection, and gave you the roof repair, siding repair, etc. services that you need. We look forward to working with you again, and if you have any problems, don't hesitate to reach out. That's a better way to respond because it's customized. It gives you keyword opportunities inside of those listings. Down here, we have a really good description. So if we look at Mr. Roof Nashville with the highest quality roofing materials and service, trust our expert roofers in Nashville, Tennessee for your roof repair or roof replacement needs. We have a crew for all your exterior renovation needs, from siding installation, window replacement, and new gutters. So as you can see here, they're putting in tons of keywords in here. But the way that it's written is it flows. It reads naturally. It's not like they're trying to do what's called keyword injection and just pile in a bunch of keywords. If that's what they were doing, that can negatively impact them. Next, you see latest updates. So you can see they are consistently posting at least once a month inside of here, and it's educational content. So if I open this post, it says, start your 2024 off right. with a new roof from Mr. Roof. Contact us and save up to $1,000 on a new roof. This looks like a update. They could have also made an offer with this, which would have shown higher in their listings, right? If they had this offer shown, it would show in this area as an option for them to grab. However, it is in the updates. And then when you see that, you can click the Learn More button and take the next action. It looks like they're using general Learn More for everything. That's where you're going to want to do things like Learn More with this checklist. This is where you would put Learn More, okay? It makes sense for Learn More. You're downloading a checklist, get a checklist, whatever. So you could have something like download the checklist here, and then they click Learn More, they could download that checklist. But if you're doing something like an offer, click book now, call now, etc. Give them an actual action that makes sense. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at their photos. So as you can see here, this is set to be their cover photo, this picture. They serve customers at their home, not at their physical location, so that makes sense. Here's examples of their work. This is damage to siding and flashing, I would assume. I wouldn't assume that's an install. If not, that's very cruddy work. But examples of them actually replacing a roof, that's a fake photo. This has a beautiful new roof. That's a beautiful new roof, beautiful new roof, beautiful new roof, etc. So those are all really good images added to this. Also include the bad images, right? The examples of what the home looks like why they're out there fixing it. People will draw a correlation in a relationship to that. Now let's go on to a business listing that is not good. As you can see here, this business listing has a phone number. They have an address. They put in the date they were a business. They have one photo, and that is it. They have a couple reviews that they're not responding to. They have no other additional information, and that's why this contractor is on page 14 inside the Google My Business listings. Whereas if we go back and search roofing contractor near me, you see the top one is Centennial Roofing. Look at the difference between their listing and the last one. It shows every single area they serve. They include zip codes, city names, county names, etc. They have all of their services listed out. These are all keywords that people could be searching, okay? They're answering reviews. They have a description, the service options they have. They're giving out updates on a weekly basis. This is really good. They're showcasing videos of what it's like to navigate the insurance claim process, okay? So they have basic explainer videos. Here's what it's like to navigate the insurance process. This is a very good listing, and that's why they're showing up as number one versus everybody else. Furthermore, they have 163 five-star reviews, okay? So ultimately, at the end of the day, I think it's very easy to see what makes a good listing, what makes a bad listing. And I hope this checklist walks you through exactly how to optimize your Google My Business listing. If you want to get access to this checklist, 100% completely free, as well as free lead generation strategies for local businesses where you can start generating free leads for your business today, there's a link down in the description called the F4 Local Lead Engine. And in that, I will give you a full PDF breakdown. It'll have all these checklists that I'm going through. It'll give you templates, and it'll walk you through step by step how to actually start generating free leads for your business today.